Yo, what is up, guys? My name's Platy, and this is the PXN chart. A lot of guys in the alpha chat are kind of freaking out over the price, and it really just comes down to them not actually knowing what is going on because they're not actually looking at it. They're just looking at the floor price and freaking out over it. So basically, this is my there we go. Okay, so basically this is my chart for the entire PXN. I've been watching this since it came out, and the volume was just absolutely absurd, right? So that's what intrigued me about this project, and that's why I came over to it. So the volume on day one was just insane. It went all the way to 4.5 ETH, you know, mostly due to supply shock, only 4,000 being released on the Dutch auction. But the Dutch auction started at a 2 ETH floor, essentially. So 2 ETH plus gas. It was around 235 roughly, for most people who went in heavy on the gas to mint a Dutch auction. So basically their baseline, just say 2.2. Right. Everyone who was minting for this project was at 0.35 on the whitelist, right? So I've been calling this project out, saying there's no way that this can equalize in a non-brutal fashion where a lot of people are going to lose money, right? I knew it was coming. I still bought into this project. Anyway, so what you see here is more natural growth, right? So this is where the project should have been, right? This is where it went to begin with, and it's peaked here, right? And now after that, you wish to settle in for the pre-reveal, right? And the pre-reveal, it's always downtrend, okay? There's very few projects out there that are gonna keep going up before pre-reveal, right? Going back to this, if you tried to get in on the whitelist, you needed a mempool sniper to do it. Sneaky, who made a call over here to accumulate, was the right call. It's just, there was 100 to 50 people on these. So this guy who bought this one, he spent like an ETH and a half on gas, right? So what's the point of spending an ETH and a half on gas? Because it's just going to bring you to this price anyway. So it is what it is. Anyway. So what happens here? This is Zagabon. Zagabon did this to PXN, right? Zagabon put this project in this position, right? Now it's a Black Swan event. Like, no one knew that fucking Zagabon was going to get called out like that. But it is what it is. And this is what happened, right? Up above the previous range, deviation and all that type of stuff. And then it's coming back down to meet the trend line, right? Get back into the regression band. Yeah. So it's rejected that, come back up into the range, confirmed, and then gone back up to the top of the range. Again, pre-reveal. This one's just insanity to me. I do not understand this, but it was very bullish. Sadly, this is what happens on all reveals, right? And sadly, PXN has positioned itself poorly to weather this storm. That is due to the fact that you have people minting for 2 ETH Dutch auction. The team made that call, and the team also made the call to only do 0.35, which is the real problem here, right? 1.5 ETH disparity between your minting classes, and then also a 4 ETH disparity between your minters and the high range buyers. All right, aka what you have is the Goblin City churn pit. Everyone in here is selling for a loss, right? If they came from Goblin City, right? And everyone in here who sold for a profit, they minted way down below. If I could go down there. All right, way down there is where they minted, right? They're loving this, man. So every time someone lists lower, no, actually, I'll show you. Righto, over here. I'm just gonna randomly do this just because I can show you, right? go by price, you see a lot of old listings with a lot of new listings in here, right? So let's click on the first one, 1.8 sale. Look at that. 10 days and now selling for a loss. Look at this one. No loss at all. Selling for a gain. The exact same fucking people fighting each other to try and get this sale. For what? What's changed? Has all of a sudden Ray been known as a serial rugger or something like that? Yes, the 1-for-1s was a terrible idea. Yes, the 0.35 mint price is a terrible idea. Yes, having the disparity between Dutches and the whitelist is going to cause this, right? It doesn't fundamentally change the project. The project is going to have a token at some point. It is going to have a Discord alternative. It's actually trying to build something. It's not just a profile photo. So in that sense, if the people who are buying into this aren't speculators and actually buying into the project, they're buying into the future of Web3 and NFT scenes, which is a PXN or AKA something to take out Discord, because Discord is a horrible project, right? Now, coming over to this website, uniq.cx, this is a great free website for all. This was BlockPro, sorry. But this is a great resource for anyone out there who doesn't understand what's going on and can come over here and look at this data from now on. Right? That's why I'm making this video, because people are freaking out. There's no reason for it, right? Like, yes, we're going down. Yes, it was going to happen. Like, get over it, you know? So, basically, these are the two stats that I've been keeping my eye on this entire time. And again, I have watched this the entire time since mint. Okay. Every single day I'm watching this chart. All right. So the listing for sales has gone down. We're at 24 and 20 instead of 26% the other day. But something that you can't see here, but on mint day, right? So when, on reveal day, when all of this was happening, 50% of these people, 50% of this range, right, were from minting. All right, 50%. Crazy, right? And then reveal comes, and those 50%, 5,000 people gambled on rarity. Gambled on rarity. And now they're freaking out. Right. Another thing that's happening inside this range, right, is you'll see all these red dots. What are these red dots? These red dots are a dude called Bonsai. Bonsai freaked the fuck out and decided to offload. Bonsai had 30 of them, and he just kept selling down here. Odd, right? Odd. Very odd. I wonder if this one was Bonsai. It wouldn't surprise me. But yeah, he's gone now. He only has 2 PXNs left. He is no longer part of this project. He was helping suppress the floor. All right. This has to happen, guys. We might be going down to 1.2. You know, I can see it. It can happen. But I'm still bullish on this project. Just because the amount of volume that came through here was there for a reason. So basically what you're seeing here is just Goblin City. That's all it is. And everyone's freaking out because if you go back to the original trend, all right, from the peak to the reveal, all right, and just look at that. It goes all the way down. See, it butts up against it, rejects it, butts up against it, kind of floats above it for a while, flat lines, and then all of a sudden, Azuki blows it out of the water and creates this. So if you all give into it, you literally just give Zagabond all the money inside the space and it goes to VCs and all that type of bullshit. It's just insanity to me. Like, but it's the irrational fear of the market because they don't know what's going on. But then you just look at that trend line, right? Comes down here, they bounce off the trend line, they get a little bit more bullish, but then it comes back down and it just keeps busting against this natural trend line from the original peak that we had. This is all natural. This is what they all go through. Now, if you don't believe in this project long term, sell it. If you believe that this project has something in the future, then you're going to be one of these buyers who's going to maintain this floor and price goes up. So these are just my thoughts on PXN. I'm no expert, you know. This is just simple math, man. 4,000 people are up here. 6,000 people are down here. They need to meet in the middle somewhere. It has to happen. Stop freaking the fuck out, boys. It's Goblin City. Stop being a goblin. You know? Go look at some data. Peace.